Hey friends, interesting little guitar that I've gotten here. This is the Grote Headless. I don't even know if it's got a model number that's called by or anything. I've seen a lot of people show these, and I've never really seen I think a really thorough review of it. I mean, people just talking about what it is, what it does. I'll give you my breakdown as to what I think. This is my initial thoughts after playing it for I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. Right now I'm playing through a bass amp. I've got a Fender Rumble back here. I've just been playing through, been having fun playing through a bass amp here lately. So I'm in the bridge pickup. I'm actually running through a JOYO, California. Let me turn that off for a second, just so you hear. That's the treble pickup, or the bridge pickup with nothing on it right now. No reverb, no anything. here's the in-between position. One of the things that I never heard many people explain is how you tune this thing. So these things do turn, and some of them turn easy, some of them turn a little hard. And I guess the people at Grote know that. They give you a cool little wrench that is this kind of magnetically tucked away right in here, and you just pull it like this. I'll show you what it looks like. You can get in the hang of putting it in and out. So right there, it has like a hex type. It's like an Allen wrench, a little Allen wrench with a little crank on it. and to be honest, it took maybe, it came from China, and it took maybe 5-6 minutes to get it in good tune. It's staying really great in tune now. But so that magnetically goes in there. You just got to kind of learn how to slide it in to keep it right there where you can get to it if you need to do any fine adjustments. Let's go and show you how the neck sounds. And it's 24 frets. I have to say it plays really nice. Is it set up a little higher than I would normally set one up? Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Neck is very straight. No fret sprout at all. Very comfortable fretboard, whatever that material is. Maple top. I love the little rollers back here for the and even these, you know, there's nothing to bind. These are all little wheels back here, and they're made out of brass, it looks like. I think the pickups sound okay. And let's run a JOYO British through it. The JOYO orange sound. Got that cranked up kind of loud here. Let's put a little bit more drive on it. Nice, you know, I think. Run it to an AC tone. All right, pretty cool. I'm a JOYO American right now. It's the only thing, you can't reach back and just tune it, right? Like if that A were a little out, I might be able to turn this. I can on my finger somewhere. How was the intonation? It seemed to be pretty good. E sounded a little out, didn't it? Crazy using it as long as you don't lose that thing. Of course, it's just a standard. It's just a standard Allen wrench. The California maybe here. That sounds pretty nice. Seems to play good all the way across the fretboard. No bad frets, no high frets, anything like that. How does the volume work? Turn some of this stuff off. Tone and volume seem to work just fine. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Plug it in here, of course. Turn it around to show you what it looks like on the back. It's lightweight. It doesn't weigh much. The neck is, I'd say, a fatter neck than what you might expect on some sort of a little, you know, fancy type shredder guitar like this, which I'm not a shredder, I'm just a blues player. But still, yeah, nice. I mean, to me, that's very comfortable. I don't think I'd want to... I don't think I would want to make it any thinner. It actually feels great in my hands. Real pretty piece of wood on top. I guess it's maple on top. Looks like it is. Beveled here a bit. Very comfortable. Probably what I'll do is get an angled cable that I'll use. I've got one in the floor down here. I should have plugged it up with that anyway so I can set that on my leg there and not have that sticking out, you know. Nothing seems cheap about it, really. I'm sure it is cheap. It has to be. This guitar, I think, sells for like 170 bucks, 179, something like that. Four bolts. I like the fact that this is kind of shaved back a little bit. Some people, I saw some reviews mention the fact that this does not wrap across the top of that, and it doesn't bother me as long as it holds. You know, and of course it presses down enough against the top fret up here that we get that, you know, that nut effect. Even though there's no nut, it's just it's a fret that you're coming down on, right? There's no nut there. Restringing it's going to be interesting to see how you restring it. I didn't see any instructions how to restring it, but you know, there may be some YouTube video. If not, then I'll go through a restringing of it, show you guys how that works. I can see we have Allen wrenches here. It came with like 3 or 4 different Allen wrenches. So I got the one here that does these things. It looks like you have Allen wrenches here to do something. I'm not sure. I guess maybe this is the intonation right here. I'll say this is what that is. I'm quite happy with it. I like this little, you know, colored binding around there. It plays great. Plays really nicely. I mean, that's the thing I'm not seeing in some of the other reviews is this people showing you how it sounds. Here's where the bats in. So you're not going to be able to like leave a snark up here on the top because that'll get in the way of you playing, you know, naturally. And I don't know where else you would clamp one, unless you could clamp it down here if it would hold, if that would be something that would, it actually does kind of hold. It's not a bad option, I guess. Put it down here on this horn. That's... So my initial take, my initial first impressions are very good guitar. For the price, fantastic guitar. Fit and finish, decent. Pretty decent. I mean, is there anything I'm really taking issue with here? I mean, it's a cheap guitar. What are you gonna say? I mean, but there's nothing ugly about it, is there? Purple was not my first choice. I would rather have the thing, like one called black, which really looks brown. But that purple doesn't look bad. Got your little Grote emblem here. Got your little Grote emblems on the pickups. No serial number that I see anywhere on it that tells me what my serial number is. Maybe it's under the neck or something like that. Pretty little guitar. Sweet. Sounds great. Kills it through a bass amp. I'm going to run it through I'll run it through a Helix here in the next week or so. Give you some sounds with some reverbs and some delays and stuff on it. And maybe I'll work on some of my metal skills or something, try to play some more metallic. Yeah, the thing I like about it, it's cheap, it's very compact, it's 2/3 the size of any other guitar inside a bag. They give you a really nice gig bag with it. I mean, nice enough. If you want to go headless, you could do a whole lot worse than this. It plays and sounds pretty nice. So, you know, I've seen reviews where people just automatically, before they even did the review, they took the pickups out. Did those pickups sound terrible? I don't think so. Of course, again, it depends on what you're running through. Do you want just like some killer sound without running through something? I mean, they sound pretty middle of the road, I would say, without any processing. But I got this JOYO pedal board over here. I'll show you what I've been running through here. That's it. I've been running I ran a good bit of the California over here. That's what was making a lot of that. And I did the British a bit, I did the orange. And I did really all these, the American and the AC tone. Ran the Easy a little bit, did the Batson for a while. I did a pretty good bit of Taran. So I wasn't, as I was working through that, I wasn't saying what I was playing. I was just letting you hear what it sounds like through cheap pedals. Cheap guitar through cheap pedals into like I say, a Fender. That's the amp I was playing, a Fender Rumble 100. I did a video last week. It's a 2x10. And I'm kind of here lately digging the way my guitars sound through bass amps. The Grote Headless in purple. Not a bad looking guitar, not a bad playing guitar at all. I think there's maybe one or two strings I want to work on the intonation. The neck doesn't seem to need any adjustment. The frets are just fine. I played a good bit all over the neck, playing stupid sounding stuff, just trying to see if I can find a dead fret, honestly. I love the bridge. It's cheap, I know, but it's effective and it works. Hardware seems to work just fine. That's my assessment. Early on is very good guitar for the money. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.